Hello and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name's Michelle and today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different here on my channel. We're going to be talking about my teeth because I've kind of always been a little bit of, I don't want to say freak, but I've definitely been conscious of my dental health. I go for my checkups every 6 months. I wore braces. I'm grateful that my mom gave me the ability to wear braces as a teenager. I even started my journey with braces with that big plastic piece, almost like a permanent retainer in the mouth. The whole roof of my mouth was covered in plastic and it was like a spacer or spreader or something. I don't know, it was a little traumatic, but I made it through. I was so grateful to have such a beautiful smile. It gave me really great tips and tricks for cleaning my teeth in between. I've just, again, always been really conscious about dental health. And when I got pregnant with my son, which was only like 2.5 years after I had my braces like taken off, I stopped wearing my retainer because I mean, I was huge, I was uncomfortable, it was like the last thing I was thinking about, and I regret that so much because ever since, my teeth have definitely shifted and moved like little bits here and there, little bits. Now they're just, I don't know, there's a couple of little places that I would like to adjust, and they've definitely gotten a little bit more uncomfortable with closing my mouth in general. Like I can feel the difference when I go to bite. And especially with our wedding coming up in September, and I know I like procrastinated this hardcore. I know I did. I don't know what was holding me back. I guess I was just nervous about diving back into the idea of braces again. So I started looking into those like clear aligners and what options I had when it came to those. And it was almost like I put that energy out there in the universe that I was like interested in doing something like this and like how it would make me feel better, both inside and how my mouth felt, but also like how it looked in pictures and videos and things like that. That shortly after I started looking into these companies, I was approached by Byte and they asked if I was interested in being sent like the product to review. So I thought, it is too ironic that they're emailing me at this time. I looked into them a little bit further and I said, okay, send me the impressions kit, and I have it right here. Something I did like about Byte versus other companies, or something that like stood out about them, was that you get matched up with your own personal dentist or orthodontist, whatever it's called. Your like person, your doctor, so that they will be creating that course of action and plan for you. And they send the liners to your home. If I didn't mention any of that already, this is like doing a subscription box, except it's going to be better for your teeth. And you will get all of your liners up front. I want to say even at the halfway point, they check in with you to see how things are going. That was kind of like off the information they provided me. They'll check in with me halfway through, see how things are going, do things need to get tweaked, and kind of go from there. So I'm gonna do the impressions here with you right now. So opening up the box, there is your instructions on how to do the impressions, and then a bit more about Byte in here, and then all of the stuff that we're gonna use here in a moment. A lot of these online companies seem to be very similar, but something I liked about the Byte was that there is a lifetime warranty when it comes to the aligners, and they have really great customer support. I personally haven't had firsthand experience with the customer support just yet, but I have like watched other reviews. I went in deep with this company because again, this is my teeth, and I'm definitely more of an anxious personality type, and I was like, man, even though they're willing to send it, like, do I still want to do this? So let's talk through the steps of doing the impressions, and then we'll talk about how long it's going to take for me to get my results and what to expect moving forward. So for starters, I brushed and flossed my teeth so they were nice and fresh and clean going into doing the impressions. I'm going to pull out the dark putty and the light putty. There's a couple of different jars in here because you're going to do this 2 times on the top and 2 times on the bottom. So you're gonna mix one of the dark and one of the light together, mix, roll it out into a 4-inch cylinder, stick it into the tray, and then using my fingers to center the tray in my mouth and lightly push up and hold it there for 3.5 minutes. Removing the impressions, not like wiggling it too much because you don't want there to be any drag. You want it to be a nice, deep, clean impression. Otherwise, they may reject it or the aligners might not fit right. So I made sure to be really cautious during these steps. Dang it, I got too close on the front there. But I guess that's a good thing that we have another try. And now I'll just be more mindful to not put it in so far maybe, because I was worried about it not going in as far as my back molars. So, let's try this again. Might be a bit too TMI, but that one came out so good, or at least I'm proud of it. Hopefully, this is a better impression than the first one. Let's do the bottom. My rainbow smile and this wonky tooth right over here. If I didn't mention so already, those right here and right here. Cause I'm starting to feel these bottom teeth touching my front teeth when I do that, and it's driving me insane. Oh, I drooled everywhere that time. Does that look good? That looks good.
Is it one solid color?
Oh no.
What?
I don't think that's good. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so impressions are all done. They're in their little box. I'm gonna stick the little top back on here that said do not toss out. That way they're nice and in there snug. I'm gonna place the box inside of the pre-labeled and already paid for little envelope here and mail it out tomorrow morning. But our job here is not done just yet. They need some pictures of our mouth, so it's gonna get real interesting real quick here.
So you put the big part.
So I do right side, left side, and then will you take the pictures with my phone? Okay, you ready? Oh, creaky! Creaky. Okay, you ready? So here it goes. Okay, so I just had to take some, why am I still wearing these gloves? I just had to take some really awkward pictures of my mouth using this thing. Don't worry, there's a whole booklet that comes in the kit that shows you the angles and what it is they're looking for. So now basically on the to-do list, like I mentioned, I have to mail out my impressions and then upload my pictures to like my portal and send them into them. And that's when I'll get my course of action and plan. So I don't even know how long it's going to take to fix the little areas that I would like to have adjusted. This is also the time that they would kind of work with your like insurances if you're using any sort of coverage for these. So to kind of wrap this all up, I will say that because I was looking into this type of service before agreeing to receiving the sample from Byte, I was pricing things out. I even went into an orthodontist office, had impressions and like pictures done, like everything to get a quote on the service, and I was getting numbers. I went to 2 different offices. I got numbers for $2,500 at one place and $2,900 at another, whereas when I asked Byte what this would kind of value out as, they told me anywhere from $1,900 to $2,000 if I was going to be paying for this out of pocket. So I am grateful for this opportunity, but I'm like I said, I'm gonna be totally honest about this because I mean, this is your money, this is your teeth. This is your teeth, people, who we're messing with here. I'll update you when I get my trays in. I'm like nervously, anxiously excited. And even though my treatment might not be 100% done by wedding day at this point, because right now it's the beginning of May and we have until September, the beginning of September, to kind of get things shifted and going. So at least they'll be like on their journey to being straighter by then. I'll keep you updated as this journey goes along, because I'm sure there's things that'll change or new discoveries that I will kind of figure out. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm sure there's things I'm totally forgetting to mention, so please leave a comment down below and I will try my best to answer every single one to the best of my ability. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up while hitting that little bell notification so that you can get notified when the next video in this series is getting uploaded. Again, thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you in an update very soon. Bye!